This is my favorite edition for Opetaia versus Massey. I think Massey is going to be a tough challenge for Opetaia. He's still a good cruiserweight who's been in some very tough fights lately. His punch output isn't high, but he knows how to maneuver around the ring, has good ring generalship, knows how to cut off the ring well, um, knows how to tire people out without throwing punches. He definitely loves to clinch, fighting the inside, which is something that I would say would be an advantage against Opetaia. He's gonna try to make it a dirty fight, but he has to be able to land some clean punches, some jabs, fight to the inside, go to the body, a lot of different things. He knows how to roll with a lot of punches. He doesn't really take the full impact of a lot of big power punches that's thrown his way, especially up top. He knows how to roll punches very well. He does take some flush shots a lot of times, which can be a disaster for him if he runs into the wrong shot. But I think his jab consistently changing levels, his head movement, everything is kind of what keeps him hard to put down as far as in the fight. He's hard to knock out just because of his movement in the ring and things you can't really predict what he's gonna do next. You don't know if he's gonna try to jab you. He clinches a lot, and then after a while, guys expect him to clinch, and then he'll just fire off a combination. So he's very tricky, unpredictable. That's uh, his strength really. His style is his jab is okay. It's not really super effective, but it's effective enough to get through the fight. But I would say, well, Opetaia, he needs to stick to his jab in this fight. Use the distance. Kind of let Massey walk towards you a little bit or see what he's gonna do. You can kind of figure out where his mindset is as far as in the fight, if he's coming to win or if he's coming to survive. And I think Massey's gonna try to come to win, but you gotta basically take that out of him, change his mind. And I think Opetaia will be able to do that, set up that left hand. He doesn't really let the left hand go unless he's looking for a knockout or he's trying to go for that power punch. He'll let it go, but I'm talking about as far as letting it go full steam ahead. That's when he knows the guy's out of there. He knows how to change up his power a little bit, so he can kind of bait Massey into thinking that maybe he's not going to be aggressive or his power is not as strong as he thought it was. Um, Opetaia has a lot of experience fighting heavyweights and cruiserweights at a high level, so we have to see, and Massey does as well. This is what made this fight interesting. Um, Kind of in between, wondering if Massey is gonna make this a tough fight, or if he's gonna go out there and basically get stopped, depending on what kind of mindset he has. This is gonna be the biggest fight he's been in so far as the card and everything else. Is it the toughest opponent? Probably not. At this time, probably not. Joseph Parker, he's been in the ring with at heavyweight. So I know he'll be rated higher right now, especially coming off of two of the biggest upsets, wins this year and last year. So I would definitely say him. But Opetaia's a different style, though. He's a guy who can go for the KO. He can beat you up for rounds. His punch output is very high. He's not going to do much leaning. Massey's going to be trying to grab a lot and slow you down and make the fight messy. And that's when Opetaia's going to get really frustrated by it. And he's going to start letting his hands go, putting combinations together. But he's going to let that jab get Massey's face a little messed up before getting to deep rounds. If it goes into deep rounds, I'm pretty sure by then Opetaia will be throwing combinations to the body. Just walking forward, cutting off that ring, have Massey on the ropes. I think Massey's going to be on the ropes a lot more than if he's not on the ropes, then it's going to be a lot of punches being thrown. Because Massey likes to come forward. He likes to wear guys down, put that weight on them, slow them down, clinching. It's a strategy that he goes with. It's not just something he's doing to kind of pass time over. He's definitely trying to slow these guys down. And With Opetaia, I think he's not gonna have that many chances. This guy throws way too many punches. I think the other top fighters he's been in the ring with let him off the hook with the punch output they put out. And Opetaia is a lot more precise with his attack and his strategy. And that Massey can kind of go to the body and slow him down and dodge a lot of his shots early on and bring the fight to him, make him fight off the back foot, kind of like Breeders did in later rounds. Take the fight to him, go forward. You can definitely have a chance. I mean, Massey definitely has a chance to make some noise in this fight. He has to be able to go forward. But with that being said, Opetaia, I think he's going to be able to go into the later rounds, probably the 11th round, and I think he's going to end up stopping Massey. I honestly do. I think I wanted to go with decision, but I think Massey takes a lot of time where he tries to pass time as far as wearing these guys down instead of passing time throwing hands. He's wearing them down with his weight and his clinching and his strategy, but the combinations and everything, that's what Opetaia, that's the kind of fight he wants to be in. If you look at most of his fights, he's letting his hands fly. But Massey has a good combination. He throws some good combinations to the body, good shots, left hooks to the body. But I don't think it's going to be enough in the end. I think Opetaia has a way bigger punch, faster hands, better combinations, and I think that fight will definitely go in his favor. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.